Hi everybody, Riskmonger here. Welcome back to Red Dead Redemption 2, where it is a beautiful night in Valentine.
Hello.
Oh, come on.
Shut your mouth.
No call for that, hear me?
Yeah, well, there's no call for you to be talking while I'm trying to do my damn intro. Where was I? In the last episode, we got pretty well acquainted with the town of Valentine. We did a little bit of shopping. We learned about the honor system by causing a man to plunge to his death. We picked up a bounty at the sheriff's office, and we built up quite a reputation for ourselves by getting into a bar fight. That's where I lost my hat, as I look at every horse that I could possibly find. Speaking of horses, we actually stole 2 horses in the last episode.
Lazy folk round here, aren't you?
You ain't very friendly now, is you?
No, I'm not. I'm a tough-as-nails outlaw.
Both walk away from this.
What'd you say to me? That ain't worth it. So, the first horse that I stole was a brown American standard bred that I took to chase after the man who identified me in Blackwater.
All right, girl.
Then later,
Okay,
I ditched that horse in favor of this one, a giant Hungarian half-bred.
Why don't you get out of here?
What are you talking about?
Well, right now I'm talking about my temporary horse, who I took from the bounty I brought in earlier. As we take a break to look at the map and set up our destination, looks like there's a lot of stuff to the southeast. Whoa, it continues to the southeast. You can see that cluster of yellow dots up above is our camp. But I'm going to start with this stranger mission. Emmet Granger should be around here according to the notes on Levin's photograph. So, that was yet another side mission that I tackled in the last episode. A cheap saloon on the outskirts of town. What the hell was that? Some crazy wildlife out west.
All right, girl.
So this fella called Levin is writing a book about a retired gunslinger called Jim Boy Calloway. And
Easy, girl.
we're supposed to track down some of his associates, get a quote for the book, and he said if they get uppity, we shouldn't think twice about shooting them. So I might get a chance to test out some of my own gunslinging skills. Let's make this travel a little more interesting with the cinematic camera.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh, there's a coyote.
Good girl.
So here we get the first ambient music of the episode.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
It's kind of like Breath of the Wild, and the music doesn't start up until you've been on your horse for a little while. Or somebody else's horse, as the case may be. And it's a beautiful animal. And I was considering skipping some of this journey in post,
There,
but
girl.
before you get fast travel, this is actually a big part of the game.
Poor thing.
No. I don't know what's going on with you, and I do not want to know. The last thing I need is to get ambushed out here.
Okay, girl.
I don't know what kind of ruffians are out this time of night, which is, let me check. Oh, look at what time it is. 4:19 a.m. Come on. Spam the clock button. Oh, 4:22, are you kidding me? I missed it by that much.
Yeah.
So it is not time to blaze it. But speaking of which, probably should have some dinner. See what I've got to eat over here while the music goes on. I think I'm gonna hold off. After all, it is a game of resource management rather than indulgence in using provisions. Oh, there's another traveler on the road, so the first thing you want to do is quickly cover your face. It's like a little combo.
Oh, now why you hiding your face?
Stay out of my way.
Oh, you're about to find out.
Yapping somebody
Horse,
else.
where are you going?
Dog.
Out of the
You
way.
want me to put
Ah! Got me right in the ear. Wait, where are you going? What? Where'd he go? All right, time to use Deadeye. Arm, head, double tap. My honor went down because of that, even though he shot first, to be fair.
Okay, there.
My horse is really agitated. I guess she's not used to all this violence. Alright, you want a little food, girl? Oh, she's too freaked out to eat, even.
You're all right, girl.
Alright, let's try that again. Nope. Alright, maybe if I turn you away from the dead body that I made.
Just a scratch.
That's better. So now, let's go and loot this feller. But wait. Before that, let's check out this plant. Whoa, my horse is in the way. There you go. Look at that, girl. It's some ginseng. Why don't you just graze on some of that while I pick this guy's pocket for rifle cartridges, snake oil, and even lower honor. And,
Here.
looks like this mission is locked
Easy. Whoa.
due to my recent actions. I guess Emmet Granger heard all that shooting and barricaded himself inside his little cabin. So, let's just ride around until that becomes available. There we go.
Easy, easy.
Alright, this time, girl, I'm gonna hit you to this tree. I don't want you running away in case of any more violence. And I think now I'm gonna have some food, but I'm gonna show you a little trick about sequencing. See, if you eat this chewing tobacco, it refills your Deadeye meter, but it drains some of your Deadeye core. So, you want to do that first, and then afterwards, drink some alcohol, which refills your Deadeye core and your stamina core. Now I just need to get my health core back up to full. And that's, you basically want carbs for that, so biscuits and crackers, all part of a balanced meal. Speaking of a balanced meal,
No, don't like the look of it.
you shouldn't like the look of it. 'Cause I'm a low-down, dirty outlaw. Oop. Just trying to study up on some pigs. Got some Berkshire pigs here. Well, here's the guy I was looking for.
Hey, you.
What do you want?
Howdy. You Granger?
That's my name. And my occupation, too, if you hadn't noticed.
Weren't always like that, though, were you? Used to be a quick draw guy. You knew Jim Boy Calloway?
Used to be's correct. Then there's a long over. And who might you be?
Don't matter. I need you to tell me about Jim Boy. Just a quote for a book.
A book about Jim Boy? Well, shit. I can't talk to you now. Look at me. I'm knee-deep in hog crap.
Well, don't mind me. We can talk while you work.
I ain't talking and shoveling.
What, you not
Besides,
coordinated enough?
Young man like you get it done in half the time.
I don't know about that.
What's to know? You interested in the old days? You shovel this shit, I tell you some stories. You keep your hands clean, I don't give you squat.
God damn it. These better be some stories.
Clean out
Oh,
the
they
manure.
are. Pick up the fork and get to work. Or get out of here and stop wasting my time.
All right. Shovel your damn shit.
Jim Boy weren't nothing, you know. Me? I killed men, women, and children, too. Animals. I even killed rocks. And I killed them good. I shot folks.
All right, drop this
stabbed
off.
folks, skinned folks. I scalped some.
Ugh.
Boy, they scream when you scalp them.
Hey, let me work.
I'm about to scream from being this close to all this hog shit.
Don't know what got into these hogs, but I know what's coming out of them.
Classic scat humor.
I bashed folks, butchered folks. I burned folks alive. Buried folks alive. One time,
Hey, I get it, all right? You're mean. What about Calloway?
You have no idea, girlie.
What?
Why, a feminine type like you,
Am I?
I'd probably have chopped your head off, stuffed you, and eaten you like a sausage.
All right, buddy. That's.
No doubt.
Keep it cool, Arthur. Almost done.
Now it's clean enough to eat off.
I guess I'm done.
Get that barrel to the shit pile, and I suppose you is.
All right.
No shortage of shit round here. Comes from hungry hogs and no hands.
Hell, that stinks.
Good thing this isn't smell-o-vision.
Okay, I cleaned up your mess. Go on. Tell me about Calloway.
I said I'd tell you stories. I didn't say they'd be about him.
Don't trifle with me, old man. You knew him. Just give me something, anything.
You making a book, you should make it about me.
They're just words, is all. Give me something to say and I'll leave you alone. You owe me that.
Hey, you be careful. Killer like me, it don't take much to end up on the end of my knife. One time...
You know what? I don't think you were anything at all. Just a crazy old man.
I ain't a killer? Well, you'd already be hog feed. I hadn't made a deal with the Federals, got this far.
This is your last chance, Mr. Granger. Give me a quote from the book.
Hey, you don't hit no man of peace, no government witness.
Calloway said you was full of piss, but he didn't tell me the half of it.
I'm itching to drop you, girlie. Only you ain't worth my time. I got too much to lose.
Too much to lose? Well, seeing as I cleaned up this pigsty, I figure I'm in my rights to wreck it. Let's see.
You don't want to do that? You walk away right now.
Well, well. All I wanted was a quote.
You don't know who you're trifling with. That's my stick!
Placed dynamite on the manure store. I'm gonna do that quick in case...
Walk away right now.
I guess he's not coming after me, so...
Don't do it!
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it?
There you go.
No. No. No! You did not!
That was some really good geometry on Arthur's part.
You just took yourself a regular shit shower, Mr. Granger. Boy, that's real nasty.
You earned yourself a killing. And I'm gonna enjoy it now. Draw!
Uh-oh.
It's gonna be the last thing you do.
On the left, slowly press R2. On the bottom, lightly hold R2 before you draw. Aim at the head. What? How did I miss that?
Let's slice you open, boy.
Get the fuck up off me. Stay down. All right, let's see an instant replay of that. So you see I'm aiming at his head, but I somehow get his knife, and then he pulls out a second knife, forcing me to pistol whip him till he goes down. So, it wasn't the cleanest encounter. It wants me to open up the weapon wheel, but I figure before that, see what Emmet Granger has on him. 74 cents and some horse stimulant, but it gives me the option to drop my Cattleman revolver for Granger's revolver. And, oh right, in order to complete the mission, need to take a picture of Emmet Granger. This is for the book and not just a personal keepsake. I'm assuming it's so that we can claim that Jim Boy Calloway actually did the shooting. It's fine with me. Keeps the heat off my back. But I would also like a personal keepsake. I can put it on self-portrait mode and change my expression. Strike a different pose, maybe. Got the arms crossed, hands on the hip, holding an invisible gun. Oh, there we go. Crouched down, right next to the dead body. Nope. Just missed the chance to do a warming my hands by the fire pose. And a contemplative look. There we go. Save that for the old photo album. And before taking off, let's see what old Granger has for us in his shack. Not too fancy in here. Hey, a carbine repeater. I got one of these in the tutorial level of the game, but remember, I don't have my horse. I left Jake back at camp when we rode into Valentine on the wagon in the last episode. And he's got all my weapons on his saddlebag, so I guess it's good to have a backup. And hey, look, a harmonica. I don't really know how to play it, but I can keep it for later. It's telling me that I'm all full up on canned vegetables, whatever this thing is. So, speaking of resource management, if I was smart, I'd eat one of those cans of baked beans and then pick up the other one, but, oh, guess I just wasn't feeling hungry. And let's just skip the journey back to my horse here. Back to my temporary horse. I think I'm gonna call this one Honey,
That's a good girl.
considering that she is a Hungarian half-bred. Let's see where we're going here. Reverend Swanson is directly behind me, so I'm not even gonna put a waypoint on my horse GPS.
There's a girl.
Well, we got some more ambient music. Guess it comes on a lot quicker in the daytime. Oh, looks like I'm gonna
You here, Reverend?
call out for the Reverend, ruining the music by yelling here. Oh, look out, look out!
Watson, you in here?
Just rode Honey right through a telephone pole.
Swanson!
All right, let's get you hitched up. Proper hitching post. So that was a wagon driving by. Was that an oil wagon? And so here I am at Flatneck Station.
Reverend!
No response so far. Let's try inside.
Come on.
Oh,
What's the holdup?
now I can see that he's in that room on the left.
Quiet.
Wait, what the? Get out of my way!
Hey, watch it.
You watch it.
Who's this coward?
That's gonna be the last decision you ever make.
Mr. Morgan,
Whoa!
I took your advice, sir.
I
I
just
took
glitched
your
out of having to fight
advice.
that guy.
Then your god has finally deserted you. What you talking about?
I took your advice, sir. I have removed myself from Morpheus's embrace. No more shall I sink, sir. I am free. I am free.
You don't seem free, friend. You seem drunk.
Sit down, Reverend. We ain't finished.
You ain't finished. Look at him. He's finished.
None of us forced liquor down his throat. Friend, I just want him to play.
Now, firstly, we ain't friends. Don't make no mistake on that subject. Now, secondly, he can't hardly see, let alone reason. Now, reasoning ain't never been one of my strong points neither, but seeing I do just fine. You want to step outside or deal with business here?
I just want him to finish the game.
Why can't we all just get along? These are good men, Arthur. They're children of God. They're children of God.
How's about you playing his place, huh? That seems fair?
Fair?
Sure. You want a game?
Ooh, play or don't play? Don't mind if I do.
I'll play a few hands.
Well, sit yourself down then.
It's always better to do something than nothing. Oh, there goes the Reverend. Of course, I didn't notice that at the time.
I'm Luther. This is Marvin.
Check out the tutorials on the left.
Fortunate for you both, we're being gentlemen about this.
Same goes for you.
Looks like they're basically telling you how to play Texas Hold'em.
So, how you two know each other anyway? Don't seem
Looking
like
at
a
a
lot
Queen 10 offsuit.
if you don't mind me saying.
We go a long way back.
And now you're his chaperone.
I guess it's something like that. Can we play?
And so just calling before the flop.
He can't be no real clergyman. He committed about 5 cardinal sins just in
Ooh.
that chair you're sitting in.
Got the
Think
top
he
pair
used
on the
to
table.
be. He's
So it's my bet.
drifted a little in recent years. Life is a challenge to all of us.
Can you imagine him at the pulpit? If he could stand up.
On the 4th day, he turned water into whiskey, and I don't remember much after that.
If you're gonna joke, I'm gonna bet.
Let's wake up a little, shall we? He's a decent fella going through a bad time. Disrespect him again, and you'll find yourself in a bad time, too.
All right, all right. Just trying to have a little fun
Ooh,
here.
got my two
It
pairs.
is a game after all, mister.
So make a decent bet here.
I know. It ain't too exciting.
Is that it?
Probably should have gone all in.
Have a look at these.
pile of crap.
So Marvin's got a pair of 8s. Luther, a pair of queens. I got it.
Damn it.
Yes, come on.
All right. Beginner's luck here. Yeah, we're just gonna continue playing unless I quit out of this.
Partner. Will you button it?
Gentlemen, this is getting too rich for me.
Sit down.
Oh, I'm done, friend. It's been a real education. Come on, Rip. Where is he?
Yep.
Where'd he go?
Who?
The Reverend. Where it? Excuse me, gentlemen. Reverend! Reverend Swanson! Where'd you go?
All right, we're back to this again. And you can speak to other people. Yeah, I know that.
Hey, you. Have you seen a priest?
What's your problem?
Have you seen a priest all drunk and crazy?
Leave me alone.
Make me shoot you.
Shoot me? Why would you shoot me?
Have you seen a priest?
Yes, he went that way. Angry jackass.
Hey, I may be angry and a jackass, but what was that third thing you said?
Hey!
Looks like he's in that yellow circle on my map. That is to the southwest. Oh, there he is.
Hey, get your hands off him.
You'll keep. You stay out of it.
Get your hands off him now, you son of a bitch.
What the hell is your problem?
He's with me.
I didn't mean to point that gun at him, but you're gonna come at me anyway. I respect that.
At least try
Come on.
fighting back.
Whoa, too slow. Oh. I was too slow that time. Block. All right, shake it off. Whoop.
Pair of damn fools.
So I'm spamming the block button here.
Let's finish this.
You're going
Oh, no.
down.
This time,
I'll kill you both.
try to keep my distance and dodge this time. There we go. All right, got him on his back foot. And take that. Got him.
Killed him.
What?
I'm gonna get the law on you.
Wait, did I kill him? I thought I just knocked him out. All right. Now I gotta deal with this witness.
Hey, you. Get back here.
Uh-oh. On the bottom of that cliff. Ooh, I'm not feeling so good. But, yeah, I'm gonna heal a little bit on my own. I don't need to get any food for that.
I said stop, damn it.
Okay.
Tell anyone what you saw back there? You're a dead man. You understand me?
Yep. I won't tell a soul. I promise.
On second thoughts, you can give me all your money, too.
Okay, here, just take it. Just please let me go.
Well,
All that for this? Get out of here.
that takes care of that.
Aside from smelling funny.
Actually, just kidding.
Now, you're dead.
Wait, is it?
Reverend, get off the damn tracks!
Oh, look at him up there.
What are you doing?
All right, here we go. Gotta do more running and climbing.
Reverend!
Whew. Really put my stamina to the test.
Come on, a friend! It's just a simple mistake. You can still be saved.
All right. Let my stamina bar refill a little bit. Now it's back up to full speed. Running on that rail.
What have you done with your foot?
It appears to like this place and wants to stay.
Oh boy. And of course there's a train coming.
Get your foot out of here! Twist your leg, you drunken bastard! Get it! Come on!
That was close. And hey, look, it's my horse Jake. How did he get all the way over here?
Thank you, sir.
Oh, no, you don't! What the hell is wrong with you?
What the hell is wrong with you? Throwing me off a bridge like
There
that?
was a goddamn train, you crazy bastard!
Have I been bad again, Mr. Morgan? I'm sorry. I wish I was different.
Don't we all, friend? Don't we all?
Let's get you home.
Home? Yeah, that's a wonderful idea. I could have tea with Margaret.
Margaret? Who's Margaret?
But
Nope. It's actually a really sad and moving performance from Reverend Swanson. As I gotta bring him back to Horseshoe Overlook, which is where I left my horse, Jake. Remember, I rode in here on Honey, and you can see on the map, she appears as that gray icon. It's too far away for me to whistle to her, but looks like she's on my way, so maybe I'll try to swing back and pick her up on the way back to camp. And still have no idea how you got here, Jake, but it's good to see you. That's how you know you share a real bond with a horse. It just shows up whenever you need it. Yeah, let's check on my honor. It's a little left of center. I think it went down with all those beatings and lootings and robbings.
one for the road.
Oh, there's Honey. Still hitched up over there.
So up now. This way, girl.
And look at that. I just unhitched her ropes with my mind. Like a Jedi cowboy. Oh, look out for the wagon.
Stranger things. Careful.
That was real close. All right, you still with me, girl? Here we go. Look at the four of us.
Margaret.
Hey, shut it back there.
And I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep Honey once we get back to camp, but oh, better than just leaving her to fend for herself.
I told him.
Remember, her actual owner is locked up in the Valentine jail. He's a fake snake oil salesman. No. Quickly gave me the option to jump over to the other horse, but no need for any acrobatics here. Let me just hitch. What?
All right, boy.
All right, let's try that again. Oh, my momentum got me too close to the hitching post, so let's move around and... whatever. It's not worth it. And let's bring the Reverend back to his tent.
Well, I was wondering when he'd show up.
Yep, right about the time when somebody carries his ass home. And see if Dutch will have something to say about this.
So, how are you?
You'll work it out, Dutch. You always do.
Thank you, Arthur. I should have known.
What?
Get that fool back to his tent to sleep it off.
We got dueling banter going on over there.
You better sleep your way to salvation, my friend.
What happened?
Just the usual.
Poor bastard.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Mr. Morgan. I'll keep an eye on him.
He was lucky this time. Real lucky.
All right, and speaking of banter, cut some in here.
How do you do?
Okay there, Dutch?
Yeah. When are you going to meet Trelawney and the others? If there's a chance to get to Sean.
I know. I'm on it, I promise.
Can't do much work.
And actually, you know what, Dutch? When was the last time you got off your ass and did something?
Uh-oh, Dutch is thinking. This can't be good.
Am I sensing ideas above your station again?
Or maybe you're just staring blankly for effect.
Why are you acting like a fool?
Either way, it ain't getting us nowhere.
Oh, Dutch is stepping too.
Ungrateful bastard!
Hi there, Arthur.
Oh, you want to talk?
You are one tough old boot, ain't you?
Don't take that tone with me.
I mean, you make Father Time seem like a nasty man.
What are you trying to do here?
Mother Nature ain't done you many favors neither.
Wasted any energy on this.
Come on, Arthur, be nice.
Be nice? When was the last time you saw me be nice to anybody?
You can give us
Oh.
Grimshaw lip again.
Come on, Arthur, don't start.
That one actually caused my honor to go down, so...
I'm only joking with you.
I don't get you sometimes.
Alright, I think that's about enough of that. Feel bad harassing the ladies when it's dinner time. Just before 7 p.m. And speaking of dinner time, here's the communal stew that Pearson's been working on. Might as well grab a bowl here.
Susan? Miss Jackson? Hi, Arthur.
Come on, Tilly. Don't bother me. I'm eating. And so you see, eating the stew causes my health score to go up. I think that little click means that it's full, but doesn't mean that I'm full. Go ahead and finish that. And of course, no meal is complete without a beverage. So pour myself some coffee.
You seem a bit head up there, Mr. Morgan.
And what does that even mean, Pearson?
There he is, the camp pig.
Why have you got it in for everyone around here?
Well, I tell you, but I'm busy drinking my coffee here, which causes both the stamina and Deadeye cores to go up, so good to know that having a well-balanced meal can refill your cores here at camp. There's Kieran tied to that tree. We captured him from the O'Driscolls in episode 2. Hey, don't interrupt me.
Hey, watch it, Marston.
When's this going to end?
I think it's going to end right now.
Speak. Don't cry, boy. Speak about your gang.
There's little Jack.
I can't.
Yeah, you best keep walking unless you want to see some torture.
Boy.
Whoa! Hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our friend here's tongue. I was thinking Mr. Williamson could have a word.
Ready to talk, boy?
I told you, mister. I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horseshit. You see, we heard that part, so how about you tell the truth? That's what you want me to do.
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Yeah! What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastard! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay,
Oh, man.
okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll's holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious, I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go. Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
You sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
Up into the hills behind Valentine. Well, I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill him.
Sure.
You gotta pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll leave.
All right, we got some traveling music. And I'll take the rear.
Sharing saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many times I gotta say? I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn. You smell like one, too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Hey, is he high? Oh, I can find his cigarettes.
Morgan! You got throwing knives in your saddlebag.
Ooh.
Dud said that you might... I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me, instead of hiding it somewhere, hoping the opportunity comes up to mention it?
Last goddamn favor I do you.
Hey! Hey! If I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah.
Boy.
I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
All right, let's talk to John real quick.
How you holding up, John?
Fine. Still ain't right, but I'm fine.
You damn well should be after all that bed rest.
Hey, all right. Abigail wouldn't let me up. You know her. She won't be reasoned with.
Well, when you was having a failure of reason, and hiding behind your woman, we were getting shot at.
And I'd do the same for you, if you was in a bad way.
I hope so. But I fear you don't know how to help anyone. Except in yourself.
You see, O'Driscoll? If this is how he treats his friends, imagine what he does to his enemies.
I got an inkling of what you all do to your enemies when you put those gelding tongs to my parts.
Bill, you still got those tongs?
I got a knife. Won't be so clean, but it'll do the job.
Keep that in your mind, young feller. Right at the forefront of it.
I swear, I promise, I am taking you to Combe as best as I can. You'll see, I'll make good.
Now, I do believe him here, but my storytelling instincts are telling me that we're not gonna meet Colm O'Driscoll right now, considering Dutch isn't even here to confront his longtime rival.
Those are the hills. Head for them.
Save your horses. We gotta climb, boys.
You know, you all ain't that different from the O'Driscolls.
What did you just say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and,
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
Yeah, well, I'd say you don't know much about the O'Driscolls. But maybe I know more about you than you know about them. And I know all about them, so...
Tell us then. How are we like those mongrel dogs?
You're outlawed like them. You're out to survive like them. You live rough. You live hard. Fighting the law. Nature. You're out for yourselves.
See? This is why you're an O'Driscoll, O'Driscoll. You're out to survive. We're out to live. Free. Colm's a sneak thief and a killer. Dutch is more like a teacher.
From where I've been, you just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but you ain't seen.
John, shut that boy up.
Enough out of you.
Boys, we're almost on them. Now, who knows if this son of a bitch we got with us is talking true, but if it's what he says it is, and Colm O'Driscoll's here, we can end years of fighting. Here and now.
Amen to that.
Here, here.
I swear, this is where he was...
Shut up.
Okay, now cut left up here. We go down the hill into the forest.
Easy.
We're going in quiet, taking them out as we find them, trying not to set things off. But if we do, we move quick and hard. We settle this like we know how, okay?
Okay by me.
With you, Morgan.
All right, then.
Through the trees here.
All right, so we're gonna start off being sneaky at least.
Hey, we're real close. I'd leave your horses the other side of this clearing.
I'll get my guns off my horse, and I'm ready.
Easy, Bill. Quiet.
It's a good reminder, though, to pick out the weapons that I want before getting off the horse. Oop. Sorry about that, Jake. Alright, so we've got the bow and the carbine repeater. I think those are the only two long-arm weapons we have, and our throwing knives.
This is it. The cabin's just the other side of this hill.
Okay. Off your horses. Let's go.
You gonna get them knives?
I said easy.
Plus, I already got them. Whoa! Careful, Bill.
Follow.
Alright, let's see if I want to take anything from my dead eye. I'll leave it for now.
Hey, all right? It ain't far.
We might have shared a horse, but we ain't friends. Remember, I'm watching you. Every moment.
I ain't gonna shop you now. Come on. It'd be suicide.
You'll die, boy. But you'll lose your balls first.
Jesus Christ. Just over the ridge.
Okay, get down.
Cabin's in the clearing down there. There'll be a bunch of fellers hiding out there, too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers, yup.
And Colm O'Driscoll?
He'll be holed up in his cabin. Be passed out, booze blind, likely as not.
Hey, over there. Someone's coming.
So, who's gonna tell him we ain't got nothing for the pot?
Oh, let me think. The fellow that spooked the game, I reckon.
I'm gonna drain it. I'll catch up.
No, we ain't gonna fall for that. We're gonna wait so you can tell him yourself.
Yeah.
If anyone's actually gonna shoot the messenger, it'd be that mean son of a bitch.
Yes, sir.
Come on, shake it off.
Come on. What are we doing about the pisser, Morgan? One by the tree.
Watch and learn. Let's see if all that hunting I did with Charles will pay off.
Stay here. Don't you damn move.
The next two. What's the plan?
Keep back where they won't hear us. When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Take them out in the distance.
I can do that.
We're waiting.
One on the left.
Good work. Moving on the camp.
Before we do anything, let's make sure to loot. Guy's got an arrow sticking out of his head, which I was able to pick up. That's nice. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a chance to come back and loot these guys later, so we'll take care of that now.
We left our guide up there. He's meek as a little lamb.
He better be.
Oh, there's another one up ahead.
Feather on the log. What we doing about him?
Nothing.
Okay, now what? We're at the perimeter.
Let's see if we can stealth kill anyone else.
Wait on my mark. I'm gonna take a look at these boys.
Sure thing.
And this one's in my sights. Got him. I don't think I'll be able to get anyone else without them noticing, so I think I'd better start with a Deadeye salvo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably could have kept going. That's a good start. Whoa. Let's head for that cart. Nope, not the tree. Hide behind the cart. Damn it. Oh, shit. Oh. Somebody else got him. Let's try that again. Oh, man. John took my spot. Get out of the way. Got him. Nope. Love those sandbags. Oh, poke your head out. Oh, somebody else on the right. Headshot. That was not a headshot, but gets the job done. Come on. I gotta reload first of all. That's what I should have used, Deadeye. Screw this. Get aggressive. Ah. Right. And another one. Whoop. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Whoa.
Comb's still here.
Hey, he said Combs would be in the cabin.
I'll check. You look out here.
Now,
All right.
what you stashing in here?
But before going into the cabin, make sure to loot as many of these guys as I can. Because remember, if you go over to the objective marker, it's going to start the next part of the mission. You might not have another chance to grab all the items on the guys out here. Looks like the rest of the gang's doing some looting too, so there's some competition. Plus, we got some cool ambient music going on here, so looting gives us a chance to listen to that. And whoop, here comes Kieran.
Ain't you checking the cabin for Combs?
I will check the cabin when I'm ready. There's some revolver cartridges.
You said you was looking for Colm.
I am going to look for Colm as soon as I've looted my fill from these fellers out here. Alright, so let's just get one more. Then I promise I'll head inside. Alright, here goes. Whoa!
You all right?
Sure. Thank you.
That was a great line reading.
Colm O'Driscoll. He ain't here. You set us up. Come here!
What?
You set us up.
No, I didn't.
You did. Colm O'Driscoll ain't here!
He was here, I swear. If I was setting you up, I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
All right, then, go on. Get out of here.
Hey?
I won't kill you.
I didn't set you up.
Get lost.
Get lost.
I'm letting you run away. Now go on. Get out of here.
That's as good as killing me. Out there, without you, Colm O'Driscoll's gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
So I'm one of you now.
Give me a break. All right, then. But I'm warning you.
Oh, hey, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
So you got the cash, then?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash in the chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys, get to camp, quick.
See, Arthur? I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet.
Right you are.
Alright, so Kieran is now basically officially part of the gang. And I know he said there's some cash in the chimney, but check out this lockbox first. Let's see what else they got around here. There's some money on the floor. I guess they was having a little poker game of their own. And make sure to grab all of this. And anything in the bed here? Oh, and it looks like there's a shotgun on a rack above the fireplace. And it wants me to drop the carbine repeater for the double-barreled shotgun. And I'm gonna do it, even though the repeater's my favorite gun. Because I have to grab this to advance. And here, gotta use R3 to maintain the double-barreled shotgun and square to clean it. Using some gun oil. So this is how I could have taken a look at Granger's revolver when I picked it up, but we actually got a pretty good view of it when I threatened Kieran earlier. So there's that. And now, see what we got in the chimney.
At least you got something tucked away.
Ooh, $600 dues. Although, of course, half of that goes to the gang. And we got to split that further up between the 3 of us who went on this mission. Let's see how we did here. Silently killed 4 O'Driscolls, didn't quite get 12 headshots, and wasn't very accurate, but I did not take any health items, so that all equals out to a silver medal. Not so bad. And now, as I loot this final O'Driscoll, as you can see, I've got my bow and my shotgun. And even though I technically left my carbine repeater on the floor of that cabin, check out what happens when I climb on my horse and look in my saddlebag. Yep, double-barreled shotgun. Bam! Even though I dropped it, shows up back on my horse. So that's something to keep in mind, even though the game doesn't technically tell you about that. And speaking of things that I lost that end up back on my horse, Arthur's hat. Yep, see, that ended up on the floor of the saloon in Valentine when we got in that bar fight in the last episode. And yet, here it is, ready for me to wear again. Uh-oh. Wanted. Alright, so gotta ride hard to get out of that red circle. And in case you were wondering, this is another good reason why you should always loot during the mission, because a firefight like that is bound to draw some attention. And you see how this works now. As long as you're out of that red circle, the law will eventually lose interest in you. You can see up on the top right as the word wanted is gradually fading from red to gray. And once that's all the way done, you're pretty much free and clear. Whoa, no! I was looking at my wanted level. I was about to ride right off the cliff. And I really hope they don't come down here, because this is pretty much a dead end. And there we have it. So, with that, I think I'm going to end it here. And with another 3 missions in the books, I'll see you all in the next episode.